Welcome to another edition of Inside the Lab Hunt's Playbook. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about the Maryland I and how you can create some opportunities for your offense out of this classic old school formation. The first play we're going to draw up is an option play, and I believe every offense should have 1 to 3 option plays at their disposal against any defense. And the reason why I love the Maryland I is because of 1, the formation, 2, the personnel, and how you can get creative with utilizing that personnel. You have 2 tight ends and 3 guys in the backfield. Could be a combination of a fullback, tailback, receiver, 3 tailbacks, 2 fullbacks, and a tailback. You can get creative in how you utilize your personnel in this formation. So let's draw up this option play versus an eagle front. We're going to see how we're going to block this up. Tight end on the weak side. We're going to declare this the weak side because we're a right-handed running team. So on the weak side with the tight end, he's going to work up past the backer because we're going to have this the weak side tackle go and get the linebacker. That's his responsibility. We're going to have this guard try to block out of this defensive tackle here. We're going to have the center take the shade, the nose tackle, and we're going to have this play side guard work up to the backer. End's job is going to get this, tackle's job is to get this defensive end block. We're going to have this linebacker get blocked by the tight end. And what we're doing in the backfield, as far as the option is concerned, we're going to have the fullback, the guy at the top of the eye. He's coming here. He's going to attack this A gap, almost giving that midline action, a weak side or inside veer action. We're going to have the second guy through. He's attacking the 4 hole. We're going to have the outside guy. He's the pitch guy. Why? Because we have the quarterback reversing out, turning his back to the defense to allure the defense of maybe giving the ball to the fullback. Carrying out the option fake here, almost that veer option fake right in between the guard and the tackle, and carrying out the fake here, reading this guy and pitching the ball if he's there. Now versus a 7-man front like this, all he's reading is the run support defensive back here, whether or not he's going to keep it or pitch it. Now if it's an 8-man front, he's reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. Now what we're going to draw up next is a trap play that they can run, that you can run out of the Maryland I. Now here's a quick trap to the fullback that we're going to run out of this formation, showing the same option motion and trying to influence the defense and going the opposite way and hitting a big play on the inside. And your simple trap rules are in effect for the offensive line. We're going to kick out here. Backside tackle is going to work up to that linebacker. We're going to block down with the center, block down with the guard on the shade tech. We're going to have this play side tackle go up and get the backer. We're leaving him unblocked. We're trapping the defensive end here. We're kicking out with that linebacker, and we're bringing the backside guard around. And again, he's kicking out that defensive end who's going to fly up the football field, creating this opportunity right here for the fullback here, running the fullback trap. Again, last play, we had him going here, but what we're doing now is having him take a jab step and coming around here. Quarterback still is doing his regular motion, reversing out, handing the ball off here on the counter play. Fullback's job is to follow that guard as he's kicking out that defensive end right into the hole, reading this block here, and hopefully running to daylight. But you see the same motion showing option is going to put every one of these defenders in the front line and at the second level in the bind, allowing the clearance for the fullback to run the trap inside. But again, same motion, same rules apply, giving the illusion you're going outside, getting both guys to the perimeter, but really you're coming back inside with the fullback trap. Now the next play we're going to show, we're going to sequence 3 plays in a row, showing you a power play, a counter, and also a pass coming out of this formation. We talk a lot about sequencing plays here at Football Game Plan, and in this formation, we're going to sequence a power play, a counter play, and a pass play, all off of the same motion. And the first play we're going to have drawn up is a power play. We're going to get 2 guys coming front side, and what we're going to do here, simple power rules. We're going to have this backside tight end work up to get the linebacker. We're going to have backside tackle try to get this defensive tackle block. We're going to have the nose tackle being blocked by the center. It's going to get a good block here, try to turn him inside. We're going to have play side guard work up to the backer. We're going to combo block this defensive end. We're going to have the tight end also work up to get the next best threat, whether it be that linebacker or a guy that's going to come fill his hole. Now, we're not blocking the outside linebacker. Why? Because we're pulling the backside guard around. His job is to lead around. We're also going to give the deep tailback the football on a power play, so that's where we're running here. And what we're doing with the fullback, he's leaving around as well. So we have two guys coming front side. This is the important part. This second back here, we have him running the counter back way, hopefully to get these guys to flow a little bit to the left to get them in better position to be blocked by the offense. And we're running the power here. Quarterback reverses out always, hands the ball off to the deep tailback, whose job is to follow his two lead blockers around and take it to the house, beat the cornerback or beat a safety. So you see we ran the power play, and next we're going to draw up the counter, handing this guy the ball all off of the same motion. The second play in our sequence is the counter play, and the only thing that will change is that we're pulling the backside guard and tackle around to what we used to call the weak side to get the second tailback the football. We're going to show you how it's all coming off that power play again, except we're pulling the backside guard and now the backside tackle, pulling these guys over here to kick out the defensive end and also lead block on this linebacker. So we're going to have the play side tight end work up behind the backer and get the safety threat. We're going to have the play side tackle block down on that defensive tackle. That has to be a hard block, wash him down inside. We're going to have the play side guard work up to the second level, try to get this scraping linebacker. So his job is to try to wash this shade technique right here. And again, we're going to pull the backside guard. His job is to kick out that defensive end. Backside tackle is coming around, leading in the hole and knocking out that linebacker. Tight end is going to either get this defensive end or work up to this backer and try to get him blocked as well. And we're going to hold him at bay with the motion of the fullback showing power, tailback showing power. And we really want the football to go to the second guy who's taking that counter step like he did in the first play and coming around, getting the ball. The quarterback always reverses out, hands that football off, and carries out his fake. His reverse pivot is going to hold those guys at bay. It shows the same motion by the tailbacks. They see two backs coming front side. They're going to hold their water in their spots, allowing themselves to be blocked, allowing these two guys to get out there and get their blocks most effectively, and also gives clearance for the second level back to get the football and follow his tackle and follow his guard in the hole and hopefully run into daylight. Now, the final play we're going to show you in this sequence is a pass coming off that power motion to try to have some success in the passing game coming out of the Maryland I. And finally, we're going to have the passing play coming off the fake power, the fake counter, and we're going to get that quarterback on the move to try to get a big play in the passing game out of the same formation of Maryland I, which we've been talking about all video long. And we're going to show you how we're going to block this up this time. Blocking assignment is a little bit different on the pass play. We're going to double team the interior defensive lineman. We're going to double team this tackle. We're going to get a better marker here. We're going to double team the tackle here. We're going to double team the nose. And we're going to pull the backside tackle. We're going to pull the tackle backside, giving that illusion that, again, once again, that it's a power, it's a counter play, having those linebackers influence thinking that it's a run. Although we've kept both guys doubling down on the interior offensive line. Now, what we're going to do with the tight ends and the backs, simple. We're going to have now the tight end who has been showing the ability to work up throughout all of the plays. The power play, he has worked up to try to get the safety. Now he's coming across the field on a deep over route. So that's going to be your third read right here. Second, we're going to have this tight end. He's been blocking down, trying to get the backer, maybe chip the defensive end. He's showing block, and he's working out to the corner. That's your second read. And since we've been running the fake counter play and the power play front side with two guys going front side and the backside guy going, the second back going weak side with his counter, he's going counter, giving that illusion he's out of the play. And we're going to have the two front side guys. Fullback is going to work up like he's blocking, but he's running to the immediate flat, and that it will be the first read for the quarterback, who does the same job, carries out his power fake, reversing out. Now he's attacking. He takes a deeper arc in the back. He comes all the way back out. Why? Because now he has the tailback who's faked that power. He's essentially the lead blocker this side, replacing the pulling tackle going to the weak side. So now he can set up here and hit one of his three options, or he can continue to attack and put this cornerback in the bind to maybe come up to try to make a play, therefore creating the opportunity here or here. So this is the fourth option. He can run it, but you see where coming all the way back, bellying back, all the way getting some depth in the backfield allows him the opportunity to read the defense And also, if he decides to cut up, he becomes the fourth option, putting the cornerback in a bind or putting this outside backer in a bind, creating a space for him to hit one of these three options in the passing game. So you can see how every play was ran the same, and finally we ran the passing play off of it. And you can see why I like the Maryland I. It's a unique formation. It's old school. Some people think it's a short yardage and goal line formation, but really it's not. You can run this in any part of the field. Just be a little bit creative. You don't have to base this as your whole offense, but you can utilize this situationally with the personnel that you have on your roster, and you can have a lot of success.